Hey, it's H here, and today we're taking a look at technical analysis for OASIS network with ticker ROSE. First, we'll check out some major levels of support and resistance, and then I'll show you some possibilities with Elliott Wave theory. If you want to learn the basics of Elliott Wave theory, there's a link on screen right now. Let's get going. So again, this chart is on Binance and can be found on Tradingview. I'm using semi-logarithmic scale to show you the price action. Without logarithmic scale, the chart is looking something like this. Now, the horizontal levels here are something that I'm usually just popping down and showing around some major levels of support and resistance. These brown bars are more likely areas of support and resistance, while the weeklies, dailies and monthlies are the daily and weekly and monthly closes, basically, where the price has pivoted from. So on the current, let's take a look at the current price action. What do we have here? From the low of February 24th, we did a rally, first tagged into this higher time frame resistance and then pulled back down. At that point we established a weekly that has been respected later on. Now at this point we again rejected a couple times from this support level, resistance level, before we came through it. At that point again we had another weekly established up here that we haven't visited since. After going back down, we back tested this support area, or now a resistance area, back again, established a couple of different dailies here on the way down, and here again got back to that weekly, and we have tested that a couple of times now. If we lose that, another area of interest or possible area we get in bounce is around here at 18 cents, while currently the higher time frame levels that we got above us is this daily at 23 cents. Let's get some levels going here. So let me zoom out a bit. There's quite a lot of stuff on the chart, but bear with me. Let me hide that for now. So again, a volume profile from the January 15th highs to current price action, or that current price action we had up to the April 5th, and the point of control is hitting here, sitting around here, and we have the 0.5 retracement here. So this is again a really good area for a resistance at this point while price is coming higher. Now let's pull this to current prices, and we see again the point of control here is aligning pretty well with the weekly. If we ever come up back here, currently we're almost creating more volume down here, bringing the point of control down here, but currently again we have the range value area low around the current price, which is giving or still holding us here. On a larger time frame, I'll zoom out a bit. This is from the lows of June 2021. We have the lows of range value area at around the lows were February 24th, where we had this low around 18 cents. Now that is definitely a valuable area of resistance currently, as that higher time frame range value area low is sitting there with the monthly, with this established support now. So let's get going on the Elliott Wave counts. So as the price history looks a bit weird, let's check out some corrections first. So many corrections that have already been more than 50%. So let's take a closer look. First we have 80% correction here from the March 21st of 2021. Then we have another correction September 2021, another one here November 2021, and now this current one that we've already come down is around 70%. Whether it's done here or continues down, we'll see in a bit. These corrections are giving some structure to the charts that can help establish a count. Now this is, let me see, okay, good, I hadn't deleted anything. So again, this is a possible wave count to get to the areas of around 15th of March on this high, around 25 cents. And I just labeled it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's check out the volume in a bit. After that point we have some major correction downwards, like so, and I labeled this as A, B, C. Now this should be green as we hit the extension target of this ABC wave to the 2.618 area. Now the retracement of this one wave, we came down to the 786 or 78.6% of this first leg. So that has shown that this is really not that great of an impulse and is looking weak. And at that point I would have expected, and again could expect, that this might not be a wave to ending here. But let's think that for now. This is actually looking pretty good as a time size. So basically we can just, again assuming we start around here somewhere, we're almost one-to-one extension of the time it took to create wave 1 to create the same amount of price action here for the wave 2. So that is again fine. Something that I don't like about this count is how actually this shouldn't be ABC. No, it should, yeah. It is ABCs, yeah, okay, never mind. Something that I don't like about this is the last wave structure here. So ABC, it doesn't hit the 618 that I usually keep as a minimum target for any C waves, especially on zigzags. Now it is close to it, less than 3%, so I guess we could let it slip. But if there is some other way to count this and you have it solved, let me know, because that could be changing some things around. Now on this bullish idea, taking the calculation or Fibonacci extension from the lows here, all-time lows to up to the 1 and bringing it down to 2, the 1.618 extension is around $1.38, somewhere really high up where we did not reach on this correction. Oh sorry, this move up here. And just because of that, I would think if we want to look this as bullishly, this has to be 1 degree lower. Now if this is again 1 degree lower, we would be looking another 1-2 setup. Currently we have retraced less than 0.5, we've retraced more than 32%, but again could be looking for more downside. If we want to be the bull that we can still be at the moment, we could be saying that this is just a 3-wave correction down here and that is the end of it, saying that wave 2 is up here. Now I don't really like about this count, just because the time it took is super small compared to the 5-wave structure it created before it, and also the price hasn't gone down too much. Instead of this structure, even if we want to look at it as bullishly as 1-2, I wouldn't look at this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead I would be looking this as something like this. Instead of pivoting from here upwards, I would be pivoting from third or current third downwards. So, but again, this is still valid, this diagonal until the price comes below this line here, which is at around 20 cents. But again, this is definitely my alternate count. This one here, this is actually bullish. Now, what are the other options? Well, if we are still looking at this as a bullish sign that this is 3 waves up here, I think this would make most sense, that we are coming down further and we have completed some kind of 3-way move up here. So let's take some targets here and like this. So minimum target for this kind of move would be around 15.8 cents. The golden pocket is coming in at around 12 cents, where we have also the 854 retracement of this first move. Not first move, sorry, of this move down here. I need to set this color right. There we go. So we would be looking at something like this, A, B and C. And this would be minuet. And again, at that point we would definitely not be looking at this. Let's hide that and hide that. Probably I should just hide these two. I'll just make another folder here, and this would be bull since Feb 23rd. Okay, and then we can hide it completely. So this is again more likely to me that we are coming down further. The 1-to-1 target again is around here, which is around 10 cents. This is just below the golden pocket. Let's see if we have some volume there. There is a volume node that is pretty significant around that area. So if the price is coming down, that is definitely some place to look at. Another place we have a bump here is just before the golden pocket, and another good place to look at, and that is again around that 12 cents area. Now we looked at the bullish scenario, so let's take a look at the bearish scenario. There is issues with this one as well. Now this is a larger time frame bullish or bearish option, but again this is bullish in the end. This is saying that we have again this wave 1 here, and then we have ABC down to A. This is already really deep retracement, which means we wouldn't be looking for expanded flat, and instead we would be looking for some kind of possibly a running flat to go on. So again, on this time, to get this to be a B wave, we would need a 3-wave structure here. I've created this with ABC, and the issues are definitely relevant. The C wave extension is massive. It goes way above the 2.618, but I guess we could be saying that this is actually the pivot point for A wave, and we could have a double zigzag bringing us to the A. Now B, again, this looks another zigzag, and again the last bit here is an expanding diagonal into the B. Now B is around the least or the minimum target for this ABC structure, just above the 618, and for the green count, which is the minute count for the AB, it does not go above the 1.618 area, at which it would basically invalidate this count possibility. But as it did not, I still keep my options open. Now time wise, this has taken already so much time compared to wave 1 or possible wave 1. Of course the wave 1 could have been starting way lower and created some more kind of structures that we just don't know, but comparing this current structure and saying that this whole move is part of the wave 2 is getting pretty stretched. Now we're really close to going above 3.618, and the 4.236 is basically the maximum. Let's just do it like that. So around August of this year, that would be basically the maximum. Even this one currently is definitely not looking like it is the correct structure. But again, just keeping options open, as there is no rules about the time something has to happen. So let's hide this for now. And again, this would mean something that we need to come down. And again, this probably is not a wave C, unless we get some kind of 5-way structure here. Currently this looks more as a WX and Y structure, and if it is WXY, it means that this last structure is 3 waves, which means it would be 3, 3, 3, and instead of being ABC, it would be WXY on this green minute scale or degree. Doesn't really matter at this point, but again, everything else would need to be downgraded at that point. So what do we have targets? Again, 0.5 fib here from the highs to these lows. The X wave gets to 0.5 fib of this retracement of the first leg, and we would be looking at the same targets we were looking before, around the 10-cent area for the one-to-one extensions, one-to-one extensions as well for the C wave or the Y wave. At one-to-one here around 10 cents, it would be same length as the first leg, saying that this leg would be around the same length in price. At that point we would be creating this super bullish running flat, at which we could call this a wave 2 up here, and off we go. But again, we would need to be looking into the wave structure as it develops more. Currently it looks more like a 3-3, so, and it hasn't come up to the flat requirement of 90% retracement around here at 50 cents. So to me this looks like that we are coming down way more. Could be around 50% more of the current price. But yeah, I think that's all I want to share to you today on Rose. Again, this was another requested coin, so if you are actually watching these videos through, I allow you to comment on the videos and suggest some coins. So if you have another coin you would like me to analyze, let me know down in the comment section below. But for now, I thank you for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.